What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to have for you guys a pack opening. I'm going to be opening up 3 finest packs as well as a 50-pack bundle of these packs in a packs, so hopefully you guys enjoy. So it's January at this point in the season, and I have the ranked seasons team that I want to finish off with. The only card I really want to try out, or the only 3 cards I really want to try, are the finest cards in Mookie Betts, Christian Yelich, and Jose Ramirez. Those are really the only 3 cards that I haven't got a chance to use. So that's why I got 3 finest packs here. I mean, most likely I'm not going to pull all 3 of them. That'd be crazy. Here I'm going to go ahead and open up the 50-pack bundle. But how I got these stubs were from going 12-1 in the current event. I was able to get Mike Trout as well as Noah Syndergaard in 1 run. And then recently I just unlocked Bryce Harper and Jose Ramirez. I hadn't sold those cards yet, so that's why I don't have those stubs, but I will be saving those stubs for another pack opening and including it in my World Series rewards, because I was able to make the World Series division, so I will have 2 guaranteed finest players in that pack opening, as well as I'll probably have another finest pack or 2 included with a bundle of some sort, just to extend the video and make it so that way it's not just a quick 1-minute video of me opening my World Series rewards when that does come out. However, that won't be on at midnight like I usually do, because I will be asleep at that time. I'll be preparing for the next school day. I'm as you can see, I'm still in my work clothes. I'm a student teacher and I'm finishing up my master's degree in special education, but I don't want to get off track too much in this video. I figured I would sell that Mike Trout and open up these packs. You guys are probably thinking to yourself, well, why would you sell the best live series card and then open up packs? Are you expecting to get somebody better? No, that's not really the case. I'm not trying to really pull anybody in this video. I'm just trying to open packs for you guys this late in the season. I mean, a lot of people just sell their entire team and open packs. I already pretty much got rid of all the players that I had. I mean, I locked in Vladimir Guerrero, and then I quick sold as I kind of locked those players in. I quick sold the diamonds in order to unlock other teams and then lock those guys in, basically obtain other teams and then lock them in, quick sell them to get other teams and lock them in. Basically, I didn't really have all the time in the world to wait around for the orders, so I just bought the cards outright, and that was a while ago, so I wasted a lot of stubs that way. I've wasted a ton of stubs this year in buying the cards right when they come out and then flipping them later on. But I've made a lot of stubs as well in this year's game from winning events. I've probably won 20 diamonds or so from that event at least. So, I mean, selling those cards and opening packs, yes, I'm probably going to waste the few hours that I put in to get those 12 wins. I'm going to waste it in the 10 minutes of opening this pack in these packs. But hopefully I get something. Hopefully I can pull something. I mean, Mike Trout's not going to play on my team anyway. I quick sold the other one for 5K stubs after I locked him in, just because I wanted to go after Gagne. I mean, I pretty much finished the rest of my team. The only cards I wanted those finest cards, and yes, if I would have been able to save these stubs and the stubs I won from Bryce Harper and Jose Ramirez, and just play, maybe get another 12 win in the event and save up that way, I would have been able to buy them right off the market. But at the same time, I want to produce these content videos, opening packs for you guys. I think it's a lot of fun. I mean, if this was MLB 19, I probably wouldn't be buying packs like this. When the game first comes out in MLB 19, I'm not going to be buying packs. I'm going to be buying the specific players that I want. But to get on that topic, I saw MLB The Show 18, MLB The Show tweeted out today that Bryce Harper is going to be revealing something tomorrow or upcoming here pretty soon. There's going to be, I mean, I don't know if he's going to be signing soon. You'd think fairly soon Machado and Harper both are going to be signing, but Harper is the cover guy on MLB 19, so his signing is a little bit more important for this specific game and the content that I create. So I will have some videos coming out regarding that. I will also have some videos coming out on some players to watch out for in MLB 19 as we see some of the pre-launch release videos that MLB is going to release out here in the next week and a half or so. In the beginning of January, or beginning of February, I mean, we're going to see that. So stay tuned for those types of videos. But I don't know if you guys noticed in this one, I was able to pull a 10-pack bundle of the set 14 packs, which is indeed the Future Star Shohei Ohtani, which is a card that I already have. I didn't also put him up on the market just because I want to have enough stubs to guarantee myself to get one of those finest cards. If not, if I pull one of them, like if I pull a JD Martinez, I have a sellable JD, so I can go ahead and sell that one. But I want to make sure that I'm able to get at least 1 or 2 of those finest cards that I want to try out for you guys. And they all are 97 or higher, so I won't be able to pull both of them or anything like that, you know, because you get the 92 to 96 and then the 97 plus. So I'm looking to get one of the cards I want, hopefully. I mean, I've gotten every card that I've wanted so far out of the guaranteed finest and stuff. I've gotten them, and it's been pretty crazy. I've had really crazy luck when it comes to those. So pulling anything out of packs, I mean, I'm not going to complain. I have only pulled two Live Series Diamonds. Out of the 400 plus packs that I've opened this year, I've only pulled 2 Live Series Diamonds. One of them was out of Ballin' as a habit pack and a James Paxton. And then the first diamond I pulled was out of the first 10-pack bundle that I opened for beating Conquest when the game first came out. I pulled Charlie Blackmon and sold him for the 60K stubs that he was going for, and now he's a gold card, so it was definitely a good move. But that's my tip. And if you want to take at least one tip for MLB 19 in this video, is if you pull a diamond on day 1 of the game comes out, sell them, because, or depending on who it is. If you pull like Mike Trout, obviously keep them. But if you pull somebody like Corey Seager or somebody like Charlie Black, or you know, Christian Yelich might be a diamond that goes for a lot next year. Somebody like that where they're a lower overall and they go for a lot because this year they were good. A good example of that would be Corey Seager from last year to this year in the video game, not in real life, just plainly in the video game. Corey Seager in last year's game had a really glitchy swing. He was one of the most used cards in the infield, middle infield throughout the entire season, throughout the whole year. End game card. And then when this game came out, MLB The Show 18, Corey Seager was going for a pretty hefty price for how bad he was in the game. He wasn't very good at all. But as we get later on in this one, I'm going to be opening up a finest pack and then a few set packs and then a finest pack. I'm going to be going through a couple as we get later on, but I wanted to talk about this a little bit more. So I won 2 Corey Seagers. Out of the first event that this game came out, I won 2 Corey Seagers, and I sold them both, and I was able to earn 120,000 stubs off Corey Seager. Now, Corey Seager was never used in this year's game because he just wasn't good. His swing wasn't the same. His power numbers weren't the same. It was a different meta. So players that are good in this year's game that won't necessarily be good in next year's game. Now, I have no idea how next year's game is going to play. But for example, Ryan Schimpf, Joey Gallo, those 2 players might not be as good or as much of a glitch in next year's game. So those might not be 2 cards that I want to go for when the game first comes out. Now, I'm obviously going to go for power. And I have some guys that I've already created a video on. But once they release some actual content, once I get a little bit of a glimpse on what the game developers are trying to shoot for in this year's game, whether it's going to be, like they mentioned in last year's development streams, they said if it was going to be grind base or whatever the case was. I'm going to make some videos regarding that and follow the rules as well, so make sure I don't break any rules. But just in case if you guys missed those streams and stuff like that, missed the information, I will have that for you guys. But as you can see throughout this video, I've pulled a couple gold cards. Nothing all that special from these regular packs. I'm going to be saving that set 14 bundle towards the end of the video as well to open along with the finest packs, because I think that set specifically was a really good set to get a bundle on. I would have also liked to see the Giancarlo Stanton Thanksgiving pack. I would have liked to see the Reggie Jackson. I would have liked to see the Eddie Matthews even goes for a bunch, the Mother's Day collection. Some of those cards go for a pretty good price. I would have maybe been able to get a finest player with a pull of one of those equipment items. So there were other things I could have gotten besides pulling a great Live Series Diamond and like Mike Trout or someone. Even him, for example, I sold him for like 80,000 stubs. It's like 75,000, somewhere in there. But yeah, I mean, I never thought we would see prices like that on Live Series cards. But this late in the season, when Immortals are the best cards, that's another example that wasn't the case last year. We didn't really see the prices of Live Series cards tanked as much as they did this year because endgame cards were attached to Live Series cards throughout the entire season. So depending on how they come out with some of this content in the next year, I'm going to be trying to obtain as much of it as I can. I know I'm going to be extremely busy when the game first comes out, so many of my videos are going to be largely based on just how I would approach going after some of these cards. Maybe I'm not necessarily able to go after them, but this is how I would go for them. This is what I would do. If there's a way to make stubs, I'll obviously post something on that. If there's a way to exchange cards like there was in this year's game and I was able to get a good team exchanging cards, then that obviously might be an option as well. But let's see if we get anything out of this finest pack. I'm going to open a couple more set packs, and then here we go with the finest. I'm trying to get something good here. We got a diamond. There we go. We got a diamond finally, and it's Christian Yelich. So that, I mean, I was talking a little bit about him, But that's a good example of what I was saying right there. If Christian Yelich comes out in next year's game, he had an MVP season. He's probably going to start out as a diamond. He's not going to be going for 8,000 stubs to 5,000 stubs, what he is going to be going for in this year's game. He's going to be going for 50K, 60K, maybe even 100K, depending on how good he is in the actual game. People are going to figure out how good these cards play, and a lot of information won't really be all that useful until we actually play the game and get our hands on the game. So players that play above their stats and stuff like that, we're not going to know based off of these streams coming up. I'm just excited for MLB 19, and luckily, I was able to pull at least one diamond in this one. Let's finish it off with the finest pack and a couple gold cards. No finest pack, or no finest card there, no Mookie Betts, no Yelich, and no Jose Ramirez. But thank you guys so much for watching this. If you enjoyed, please leave a thumbs up. Hopefully I can have better pack luck in MLB The Show 19, and stay tuned for that update later on. Peace.